What if your interviewer asked, "Tell me about a time you had to deliver under an impossible deadline. How did you decide what to cut, what to keep, and what to sacrifice?" What would you say? It's 2025, the US. Economy's still walking on thin ice. Layoffs everywhere, hiring freezes tightening like zip ties, and even FONG engineers are refreshing LinkedIn more than their dashboards. Software roles are scarce, and competition's brutal, which means every behavioral question is a chance to stand out or fade out. Alright, let's break down how to handle tight deadlines like a pro, make smart trade-offs without regret, and show interviewers that pressure doesn't crack you, it refines you. Let's go.
Dealing with tight deadlines and trade-offs. You're asking how I've handled pressure when deadlines were tight and trade-offs had to be made. I'll share an example that highlights prioritization, teamwork, and clear decision-making. This type of question usually checks how well I manage stress, how I weigh options under time pressure, and how I keep the team aligned. I'll keep it focused on the challenge, the choices, and the results. In my previous role, our team was tasked with releasing a high-impact feature in just 3 weeks, about half the usual timeline. The scope initially felt too ambitious, so I worked with the product manager to define the essential flow that absolutely needed to ship. 2 non-critical features were moved to the next sprint, which gave us a more realistic target. From there, I took ownership of the back-end work in .NET and SQL Server, while another teammate focused on the Angular front end. To save time, I proposed reusing an existing microservice instead of creating a new one, which significantly reduced development effort. We set up short daily check-ins so blockers were resolved immediately. On my part, I wrote tests in parallel with coding, cutting down rework later. When we faced trade-offs, like choosing a faster solution over a full refactor, I explained the reasoning to both the team and stakeholders, and documented those decisions for follow-up. That way, everyone stayed informed and aligned on why certain calls were made. The result was that we delivered the core feature on time, without major issues after launch. Users got the functionality they needed immediately, and the postponed features were released the following sprint. What I learned is that tight deadlines can be met when scope is narrowed early, communication is consistent, and trade-offs are made transparent. That's the same approach I'd bring here, focusing on what matters most, staying composed under pressure, and making smart trade-offs so deadlines are hit without sacrificing long-term quality.